Welcome. Shakti Hockey Streaming. Taking on a district game now. PWC versus Prior Lake here at Dakotah Ice Rink. You've been watching hockey all weekend long, or at least all day long, as you saw the Sabres Bantam B1 team win the championship in the Bantam A tournament up in Superior, Wisconsin. They are now scrimmaging in Cloquet, and I believe they are leading 2-1. That was going to be televised on this channel, but connection issues and stuff. Instead, they're just doing a friendly scrimmage. No video for that. So we're going to take you right to PWC district play here at Dakotah Ice Arena. All right, I got an error here on something, so can't really tell if my microphone is going to be holding up the whole time or not. A warm-up sponsored by Little Caesars Pizza. Order pizza now and have it ready for dinner before the end of the game. Carry out or delivery from your locally owned, Sabre family-owned Little Caesars Pizza. Sabres wearing black. They got the red breezer covers on. Prior Lake Lakers are in a cream and blue getup. What's a Laker? Nobody knows. Sabres are going to be without Nolan Bravo and Clay Violet, both down and out with the crud. Wishing them well and a good recovery. The rest of the boys will work extra hard and try to take a victory and a W home for you guys as you recuperate. We're going to have some new look lines since we're going to be missing two strong defensemen, or standard defensemen. So we'll see what Coach Erdahl does with the lines as we're short benched this evening. There's the buzzer. Warm-up is just about over. Just 15 seconds left on the warm-up clock before we get underway for 3 13-minute periods here at Dakotah Ice Rink, number 1. Picking up the puck, getting ready to go. Alright, Sabres are ready. It looks like we Have the black pads of Brody Johnson in net first. He's getting some straps tightened up on his leg pads. And we're going to be ready there. He's gathering back up his blocker and gloves. Ref is waiting for his nod. He gets it. And your Sabres are starting out with Oliver Johnson at center, flanked by Chesbo and Culver left and right. And then we have Flom and Erdahl back at D. Culver chips that up and ahead, gets slowly into the offensive zone. Prior Lake sends it back the length and gets an icing early on in the game. So we'll go deep into Prior Lake zone. Pulled back by Johnson. Oh, shot by Erdahl. Big block by the Prior Lake forward, and he marches the other way. Both Flom and Erdahl back, forces the shot well wide. And Sabres try to get it up and out. Johnson looked to break himself but couldn't. Now we have a Laker back all by himself behind the D. Shoots it wide into the near boards. Now picked up by Erdahl. Erdahl finds some open ice, bounces it off. Gets the right angles to get it up and out of the zone. Culver taps that ahead, and now Erdahl taps it up. Almost broke Chesbo. Prior Lake dumps it back down deep. They're going for a change on the backside. Erdahl backhands it up towards Chesbo, just out of off Chesbo's stick. Now Erdahl battling. And Flom is back, ties it up, and loose out front. Thankfully, Prior Lake sends it wide. They send it up to the point and redirects it back down deep. Culver on the near boards. Tries to get it up, now tipped up and out of the zone by Johnson. Lakers swing it, and Chesbo backhands it down deep and goes for a change, and icing now. A one apiece as the Sabres dump it to get a change. 11:29 on the clock. Chipped up and around by Lenke, held by Prior Lake, and there's a good block by Lewis back in front of the net. Keeps that shot away from Johnson. Now Lewis tries to chip it up. Bouncing puck now comes out of the zone right in front of the Sabre bench. And sent over towards Bielke. Bielke loses the puck as he was swarmed by Lakers. Esch comes in, tries to center. We had Lenke there, but Lakers get it up and out. Esch trying to gather up the puck. Lakers good at the line as he marches in. Good stick lift by Lenke. Big defensive play by Austin. And there is a shot off of Liam's leg, Esch's leg, to not go towards the net. Erdahl gathers that back up. Erdahl backhands it towards Lenke on the far side. Lenke tries to gather it up and does not get it out. Now over to the near side for Bielke. Bielke will have an easy time to at least get it out of the zone. Chips it up ahead to Esch. Esch bumps in to a Laker and now sent in by Lewis. It is deep. Can't see it. Lewis now sends one towards the net. Deflects off of a Laker. Just goes a little bit wide. There along the far side. Giesecke whips one in just to the outside of the net. And that's Bielke stealing one away. Tries to center, just goes wide, and Lakers come out. Flom strips the puck, but the Lakers stay with it. In on net, and Johnson gets his mitt on it to cover up, and he quickly throws his gloves off to tighten up a leg pad strap again. That's what he was fixing earlier. 0-0, 9:47 left, first period. Johnson at the dot wins it cleanly back to Flom. Flom has it stripped from him, and now Erdahl picks it up on the far side. Center shot deflects up off of Giesecke's stick, goes well over the net. Out front loose, and Johnson follows it as it deflects in off the skate blade of the Sabres. So Sabres unable to get a good clear possession of that yet and get out of the zone. All right, Johnson at the dot, gets tied up, and puck goes to the near corner. There is Erdahl finding Johnson. Johnson just can't corral that puck, and now Flom chips it up ahead. Lakers lose an edge, and the Sabres regain control. Johnson marching in on the near side. Johnson, hard angle shot. Goaltender held his post there and was able to make that save. Loose right out front, shot by Giesecke, just out of reach of Kuiper. And now the Lakers start marching back the other way, but quickly the Sabres get on sides. They can't get it back in though. Kuiper looks for Erdahl. Erdahl picks the puck up, sends it up on the near boards, and goes right back to Lewis. Lewis now has Esch fresh on the ice. He uses the boards to get it in. Gotta zoom out there. Can't follow it as well. And here is Prior Lake sending one wide of the net. They got someone on the backside. Good coverage by Chesbo. And now Esch picks that up and starts his momentum forward. Gets it up and out of the zone. That's task number one. Task number two is get it in the offensive zone, which the Sabres are about to do with Erdahl. Task number three is to put it in the back of the net. So let's see if we can finish all three tasks. Erdahl throws one in on net. Glove saved by the Lakers. 8:01 left first period. Shots on goal, 3 apiece. Here's Esch at the dot. Wins it over towards Chesbo. Culver has it. Tries to do a little wraparound. And that was Esch up front. Here, out to Flom. Flom sends one in off the blade of a Prior Lake Laker. And Esch battles in there. Loose in the slot. Now that's Lewis stepping up. Lewis tried to pull it to his forehand. Lewis gets tied up with a bunch of Lakers. Now Culver has a little bit of room to march in. And he's got Esch going right at it. The rebound came just out of the reach of Esch. He sends it back down deep. Picked up by Chesbo on the near corner. Now the Lakers come marching out too with Lewis and Flom back. Lewis hits the puck, gets it up out of the zone, and Chesbo goes to his backside to try to advance it forward, but Lakers thwart that effort and bring it in. Flom pushes the puck to the outside, and there is Lewis also preventing the puck from going anywhere in the danger zone. Out to Chesbo. Chesbo gets snuck up from behind, and now up and out of the reach of Culver. That's not going to make for icing. Culver's going to be the first to reach it. Hard angle. Culver shot just wide. Not much daylight left on that net from the goaltender. Sabres got 5 back as the Lakers are going for a mighty change. And now picked up by Johnson along the near boards. He chips it ahead. Johnson steals the puck away. He tried to center. Instead, he's going to get a shot on our own net almost. That is not icing, as that was cleared by the Sabres 200 feet down the length of the ice. Shot in on net. Kind of surprised Johnson that it didn't deflect off anybody. He got down, covered up. 6:12 left first period. Shots 4 apiece now. That's Johnson at the faceoff. Shot in on net. Brody Johnson makes a save. Lakers get a rebound opportunity. Shoot it up wide and high. And now Oliver Johnson off to the races. He sent it down the length of the ice, but could not catch up before it passed that goal line. 5:57 left. Sabres ice the puck. All right, Esch at the dot. Wins it over towards Kuiper. Esch offers support. Oh, almost deflected by Lewis out front. And Johnson covers up and keeps that out of the back of the net. All right, backhanded towards the net. Esch cleared it away after Johnson made the save. Ash backhands it up towards Giesecke. Giesecke chips it around. He might have a lane if he can get going. Defense for Prior Lake gets back quick, covers up. Giesecke throws one towards the net, just a little bit high and wide. And Kuiper and Esch on the near boards, keeps it deep. Now the Lakers wrap it all the way around, picked up by Lewis. Lewis holds it into the skate blades of Prior Lake. Lewis gets wrapped up, and there's Giesecke sending it, and that's not on net, so the Lakers now ice it the other way, so we'll keep in the offensive zone for your Sabres with 5:10 left. Johnson wins it right over to Chesbo. Chesbo threw it in on net, saved by the Lakers goaltender. Pile up on the near boards here. We got Johnson and somebody else. Puck comes out before Flom can get over to the far side. Flom backhands it over to his D partner, Erdahl. Erdahl looked to go back to Flom. Now the Lakers offsides as number 10 West had just drifted too far west to the blue line. That's east of the blue line for those of you who know geometry and the layout of the rink, but it doesn't quite go with the last name. All right, chipped up ahead by Chesbo after he got past the red line, and Johnson down behind the goal line has a Laker come around him. Culver battles, gets it to Johnson. Johnson centering, just out of the reach of Chesbo. Flom able to hold the blue line. He sends one in, a block shot by the Lakers. Chesbo battling, chips one up and over the stick and into the far corner. Backhand shuffle pass. Culver was there for a redirect. Now Culver behind the net has multiple cream jerseys on him. Flom just chips it back the other way. Chesbo's got some room. Looks to center. Shot! Point blank by Culver. Redirects it just a little bit wide. And here's Johnson trying to pick it up out. And here's Flom once again. Flom picks it up, sends it towards the net, directs just wide off of a leg. Here to Erdahl on the near side. And Johnson tried to do a 6-iron and just swung and missed. Flom chips it and steals that puck away. Sabres 2-on-2. The defense marching up. Flom marching in. Flom shot. Loose. Still loose. It's loose. It's still loose. Oh, and Erdahl just can't keep it as the Lakers D gets out of danger zone. And there, whoops, we lost it. Sent back in as Erdahl was able to trap that at the red line. 3:11 and counting. And there, a blown tire by the Lakers gives an opportunity for number 90 by Elke, but he chips it right into the glove of the Lakers goaltender, and we remain knotted at 0 apiece. Esch at the dot. Faceoff goes out towards Erdahl. Erdahl spins, can't quite hold the blue line, and so now we have Lewis back 2-on-1 for the Lakers. Pass does not connect out front, and that's Esch. Good back checking to tie up that Laker on the near side. Esch steals it away. Oh, good second effort, now picked up by Lewis. Lewis tried to feed Bielke, and Bielke had his head turned marching up the ice, so Lakers able to control the zone and keep it in. There's Erdahl getting his feet in the passing lane. He gets it up towards Esch. Esch wins that battle, and Bielke tries to get to the blue line and out, but can't. Lakers center pass, and there is Lewis. Oh, that's going the full length of the ice. Thank you very much, Mr. Laker. Played with a high stick. Right out front, 2:16, we get an offensive face-off opportunity from that good hand court contact by the Lakers. All right, Johnson, Chesbo, and Giesecke up front. Lakers look to control. Now they just scramble and push it to the near boards. Chesbo has it, kind of loses it. Right at the goal line, sends it right out front, and the Lakers lay down and gobble up that Tender does. 2:05, and we'll have another face-off opportunity. Not a very clean play there, so it would have been unfortunate, but a blessing to score on that. And Lakers marching the other way. 2-0 all of a sudden. Shot and score. 8th shot of the game. Lakers finally get one past Brody Johnson. And we have a 1-0 game, unfortunately in favor of the Lakers. Play it out to Erdahl. Erdahl moves that up to Culver. Culver's had some great looks so far. Just the bounces haven't been in the Sabres' favor. There's Lenke tying up a couple of Lakers. Comes out to the point. Flom holds the blue line, swings and misses, recovers, gets it back down deep. Esch offering support, swings it back down deep. Esch there playing good D as the center man. And he feeds that up to Flom. Flom centers, deflects just out front. Culver, again, is going to be scoring multiple times if the Sabres keep that up. Swung over from Erdahl over to Lenke, up to Flom. Flom hits the blue line, gets in the way of the ref, or the ref gets in the way of the puck. And now chipped up ahead. Flom trying to step up into the play, gets tied up. They're going to let stuff play. And now the puck comes right back as Flom was looking to regain his D spot. He sends one towards the net. Stick save by the Lakers goaltender. Comes to the near side. Erdahl picks that up on the near side. Wins that battle. Sent in on that stick save again by the Lakers tender. Esch battling behind the goal line. Ties up the Lakers. And now it's in his feet of Lenke. Can't quite gather that up along the near boards. There, Flom is able to get that as the Lakers tried to pull it out. There's Lenke right in front of the Lakers penalty box, tying it up. Flom gave the room for the Lakers, and now he keeps it on the outside. Lakers do pull and try to center. That might have gone in off a skate if that went in. Thankfully, it didn't. Johnson was watching it the whole way. Deflects out front and bounced up wide and high. Wide and high. High and wide. All right, Lenke picks that up. Lenke chips it up to the red line, and Lakers throw that. Should have been offside. No whistle. Sabres regain control, and after one, Lakers hold an early lead on the Sabres, 1-0. We'll be back right after this.
One hot and ready classic. We actually changed it with...
What? You've changed, Little Caesars. You've changed! They've changed, Balloon Bro. You've changed, Karate Man. How can you dance during a time like this? You've changed. Ah! Tell me why.
It tastes even better because we added 33% more pepperoni.
Give me one of those.
Walk in and walk out with the new Hot and Ready Classic with 33% more pepperoni.
Pizza, pizza. All right, we are back. Second period action about to get underway here from Dakotah Ice Rink. District play between your Shakopee Sabres and the Prior Lake Lakers. Shots on goal favor the Sabres, 10 to the Lakers 8, but they were able to take advantage late in that first period and get one behind Johnson to have a slight early lead. We're taking the long trek over. Johnson stays in net for the start of the second period, and your Sabres will be going from right to left on your TV screen. All right, Johnson tried to corral it and poke it ahead, and there's Bielke. Bielke got tied up as he tried to spin that ahead. Here's Johnson and Chesbo down deep. Kuiper spins, throws one towards the net. Bielke tried to gather that up. He's on his backhand along the boards. He's got support from Johnson there. Bielke stays right with the play, keeps the puck in play, centers to, unfortunately, a cream sweater, and the Lakers are marching out. Kuiper's got to pick up speed. He's got someone on him. He got the stick on it. Kuiper was able to get it out, but the Lakers tied it up and didn't get a good clear. There's a Lewis battling. Sent right out front. Kuiper was down. Here's a whiffed backhand by the Lakers, thankfully. Out to the point, sent back in, hits the boots of a Laker. Clear on the outside. Johnson, like a wall, gets over and covers that post. And now up and out by the Lakers. Chesbo marching hard and almost stolen away. Johnson almost broke himself. And now a bad deflection for the Lakers. Keeps the puck down towards the offensive zone for the Sabres. Pulled off the near wall by Kuiper. And there's a shot right over. Bielke, trip. All right, your Sabres going on the first power play of the game. There's the whistle, 11:35. Sabres with the man advantage, down by 1. All right, Giesecke at the dot. He's got Lenkeek and Culver left and right of him. Flom holds the line. Oh, and that was, he tried to send it over to Erdahl. Erdahl was surprised by that, and now the Lakers march in, sends one well wide. Culver picks it up on the far side. Sabres with the man advantage. Only 1:30 on the minor penalties. That should be waved off. He could have reached it, didn't choose to, but we got icing, and so it goes down deep. Sabres are going to have to go 200 feet to score on this man advantage. Keeping the same 5 out for the Sabres. Giesecke at the dot. Won by the Lakers. Poked ahead by Erdahl. Erdahl can't quite get his stick there to control it. Giesecke loses his footing. Lakers are keeping it in, a man down into the offensive zone for themselves. There, Erdahl gets tied up a little bit, gets the puck. He finds Culver. Culver can't quite get his stick on there. It redirects down. Culver keeps. Oh, he got up to that. Shucks. I think they thought it was just going to be icing, but that puck started slowing up, and Culver, with a couple of hard strides, late on his shift, might have been able to catch up. Half the penalty gone, 48 seconds left on the man advantage for the Sabres. 5 fresh skaters. There's Esch at the faceoff dot. Somehow that puck went up and over the head of Johnson, and they're just poked ahead by Chesbo. Lakers, again, weird deflections out front. Esch got that cleared out of the slot. And unfortunately, it's been all offense by the Lakers, down a man. So maybe we don't want to take another penalty or give them a penalty kill. All right, Bielke tries to feed up into the feet of Giesecke. Giesecke bats it ahead. That's a little too hard. And icing's waved off. They waved off that one, but not the last one. All right, battling behind the net. Goaltender down. He somehow reaches his glove up and makes that save. Just 4 seconds left in the man advantage for your Sabres. All right, 10:09 left in the second period, and we're getting a goaltender switch. Brody Johnson going off, Lincoln Anderson in net with the white pads for the remainder of the game. Esch wins it cleanly over to Bielke. Shot in on goal, just out of the reach of Chesbo, who had an open backside as he got in there. There's Erdahl, shot in on goal. Lakers goaltender got down just in time on his leg pads. Here is Chesbo. Feeds it out to the point to Flom. Flom quickly pressured, so just dumps it back down deep. Chesbo gets it. Chesbo tries to stuff it. It's loose in the paint, and the goaltender down, covers up once again. Power play has expired for the Sabres. We'll stay in the offensive zone. All right, Johnson up front with Culver and Kuiper. Johnson won it right over to Kuiper. Kuiper shot on goal. Now the puck comes out to Erdahl. Erdahl quickly pressured, and Lakers able to get it up and out. Flom first to reach the puck. He gets it up to Johnson. Johnson gets tied up for a moment, but now he's got some room, and we're 3 wide for the Sabres. Johnson marches in. Johnson, big shot, loose rebound. All sorts of cream sweaters out front. Puck is still loose, and here's Flom stepping up into the play. Flom whips one in, deflects wide, And down on the belly again, makes the save. 9:12 left in the second period. Johnson, clean win right back to Lewis. Lewis shot in, hit the skates of a Laker defense, and so did not get through. Johnson picks it up after it deflected wide. Shot in, a leg pad save, just goes wide and out of the reach of Kuiper. Lenkeek tries to step up. Lakers get it up and out, and that sucker's rolling and down to the goal line. There's icing. 8:51 left in the second period. Chesbo ties up the Laker, and Giesecke throws one up and over the net. Bielke first to reach it. He just gets it off the wall over to Bielke. Bielke's got Chesbo there. Chesbo finds it. Shot in on goal. Loose and down on the belly again. And Chesbo knocked down after the play. I think he ran into the Laker. And the Laker pushed the wave over. All right, Giesecke at the dot. Chesbo and Bielke. Lenkeek back at D. Lenkeek, oh no. Tried to shoot one in, blocked right out front. And Laker lost the puck as he was skating hard for his breakaway. 3 Lakers swarmed in. Anderson stood tall and pushed it wide. And now Chesbo could be off to the races. Lakers got in his way, and Chesbo stays with it. Puck just out of the reach of his stick. We're going to get close to an interference call with a couple of those things. Giesecke centers right up to Bielke. Bielke sends it just wide. Chesbo and Giesecke gets a stick on there. Now Lewis steps up. Lewis marching in. Lewis shot in on net just wide. Comes to the near boards. And Lenkeek there. Lenkeek sends one up ahead. Now he gets his own rebound. Sends one in on net. Loose out front. Goaltender once again down on his belly. Quick whistle as that was not covered. I'm guessing the goaltender has a body slide and loves going down on his belly, because that's how all 18 saves have been for Prior Lake. All right, out to Erdahl. Erdahl able to hold the line. He's got Lakers all over him, and now the puck does dangle out from the blue line. Sabres good at the line. Erdahl races in on that far side, and now the puck squirts out to the red line, picked up by Flom. Flom finds some open ice, and Lakers redirect it back the other way. Esch and Flom both back now, playing D as Erdahl had stepped up. Esch tries to pick it up there. Flom swings it over to open ice where Kuiper is waiting for the puck. Kuiper hits the red line. He looked over for who was tapping their stick. Culver wanted it, but instead the Lakers throw it back down the wrong way. 6:55 icing the call. Shots on goal, double the 9 for the Sabres. So Sabres 18 shots on goal. Lakers just 9, but they do have the important 1 in the back of the net. All right, puck loose out front, deflected up and just wide by Bielke. Out to the point. There's Lewis trying to get it in. There was offside as Johnson couldn't get to the puck before it trickled out past the blue line. Oliver Johnson now chips it up ahead. Chesbo marches in. Goaltender forced to just direct it wide. Chesbo got his skate on there. Oh, and just out of the reach as Sabres were collapsing on it. Bielke and Johnson couldn't get to it. There, Lewis, good body protection and takes away the puck possession, but the puck got held up in the snow in front of the Sabre bench as the Sabres skated in. So we have an offside at 6:21 in the second period. Giesecke at the dot, Esch to his left, Culver to his right, and it looks like we got Flom and Erdahl back at D. Puck is loose out front, and Lakers now coming in offsides as left winger came in before the puck. So 6-11, and we will have a neutralized faceoff once again. Again, we're missing Bravo and Violet, both down and out with illness. So shortened bench for the Sabres, new positions for a lot of the guys. We need Clay and Nolan healthy as we got a tournament this weekend. So hopefully they get the needed rest and recuperate as best they can. Flom backhands it over to Culver. Culver marches in the zone. He's got Giesecke just to his left. Culver throws one in on net and in the glove, not on the belly of the Lakers goaltender. Makes that save. 5:50 left in the second period. All right, controlled by the Sabres. Johnson spins and throws it deep. Chesbo behind the goal line, whips it around to the near boards, out to Flom. Flom just taps it in, hits the Lakers, and the Lakers are going to ice it, but that's fluttering. I don't know if that's going to make it. That will make it. Icing McCall at 5:30, and all that skating for naught. This is the first district game since the Sabres took the Somerset PWC tournament last weekend. So good to see the boys back in district play, getting their feet back under them. Centering pass does not connect for the Lakers. And there is Lewis out front to clear that up. And here is Bielke, tries to feed Johnson. Johnson has the speed and out races the puck. There, Chesbo picks the puck up on the near side. He floats one towards the net, wrapped around to the far side. Lewis going to meet the puck first. Pulled it in off his backhand. Runs into a couple of Lakers, and now Lenkeek has to get back as the Lakers are marching in. They're good at the line, and Lenkeek covers the puck carrier and shot in on goal and score. 2-on-1 for the Lakers, and they capitalize. Just their 10th shot on goal, and they have two important goals over Sabres 0. Time of that goal, 4:43 of the second period. All right, tapped ahead by Erdahl. Giesecke able to grab that. Giesecke keeps it in the offensive zone. He outskates the puck. He's got a Laker right on him. Loose in the center ice, and now just poked off by Erdahl. And once again, Erdahl, good back checking, steals that puck away. We have three Sabres right along the near boards. Got to hope that puck gets out because we have all of our people on this near side. Giesecke and Esch battling. I don't even see where Erdahl is. Comes out, Flom redirects. Flom gets it to Esch. Esch pokes it up ahead and goes to the races. Esch has speed, but the Lakers are unable to clear it. Esch dumps it back down deeper. Sabres stay in the same 5. No change with that dump. And now the Lakers coming back with speed. Giesecke gets in there to offer support. Erdahl keeps him on the outside. Big centering opportunity. Flom was there to cover one of the Lakers, and it just kind of went up and out. And now if Giesecke can get going, Giesecke has the time. Get there. Stick lift, and good defense by the Lakers. Giesecke blew an edge as he was going out. Sabres giving up this change or this possession as they go for a complete change. Just Erdahl, the remaining Sabre out there from that last line. Lenkeek battling in the far corner. Spun and just sent right through the paint. There is Chesbo going down with the Laker on the near boards. Pulled out by the Lakers, whipped well wide, and first to the puck will be Johnson for the Sabres. He's got Chesbo to his left. Johnson chips it up ahead, and too far, too fast, and a quick cover by the Prior Lake netminder. All right, Johnson at the dot with Chesbo and Bielke right out to Lewis. Lewis, big shot that hit very hard off the Prior Lake forward. Lenkeek there uses the angle of the boards. Chesbo chips it up ahead, and Johnson has just one Laker in front of him and the goal. Johnson pushed down deep. He's got Bielke out front. Backhands it right out to the point to Lewis. Lewis shot in on net. Loose and shot just wide. Johnson tries to spin, sends it out. Held at inside the offensive zone by Lenkeek. Chopped it down out of the air. Johnson centers right to Chesbo and goal for your Sabres. That was Chesbo from Johnson at 2:06 in the second period, cutting the lead in half for the Lakers. All right, Sabres, 5 fresh skaters. Giesecke at the dot. Kuiper and Culver left and right. Giesecke gets tied up, and there's Erdahl batting that up ahead along the near boards. Puck still along the near boards. A battle. Everyone's trying to play soccer with the puck instead. Now pulled out and on the stick. A little too much stick handling, and there's some good back checking by Kuiper. Kuiper does get the puck up and out of the zone, and so the Lakers forced to retreat. Giesecke picks it up. He tries to march through way too many green sweaters. Culver just got away with a cross check. Let's not say that too loud. We don't want the refs to hear that. Culver with the puck, gets it out to Flom. Flom pressured quickly, throws it right back to Culver on the near side, or on the far side, I'm sorry. And now back behind the goal line, Flom steps up, hits it, pulls it off the net, keeps it in the zone. Flom tries to step up, now deflects off a Laker skate, and that's Giesecke trying to clean that up and settle it down, throws it the right direction, but now reversed, and now Lakers on a 2-0, almost 3-0, and they get that goal back in answer. 3-1 Lakers lead the Sabres with 1 minute left in the second period. Miscue right along the blue line, and the Lakers were dancing and walked right in and put one over the shoulder of Anderson. Stumped in. Now Lewis. Centering pass up to Esch in the feet. And Chesbo gets spun around looking for it. Lewis gathers that up before it gets back towards the net. He goes around the net, tries to find Bielke, stolen by the Lakers. And now a centering, almost had that, and now it's outside. Oh, he covered it up and was able to prevent a breakaway. Chesbo could have gathered that up, had that floated past him, but instead he kind of tied up the puck. Now the Lakers throw it back down deep. Just 7 seconds left in this second period, where we saw 3 goals, 2 for the Lakers and just 1 for the Sabres. We'll go into the third with the Lakers leading 3-1. Shots on goal, 22 for your Sabres, just 11 for the Lakers.
Little Caesars changed the Hot and Ready Classic and added 33% more pepperoni, which makes it 133% better pizza than before. I don't know, math is hard. It's really good. Walk in and walk out with the new Hot and Ready Classic with 33% more pepperoni.
Pizza. All right, there's the buzzer. About ready to start the third period. There's 15 minutes on the ice clock, 13 minutes on the game clock. So it looks like we won't get the full game in once again. Sabres slowly taking their time getting out to the ice. Last words of encouragement by Coach Erdahl. And it looks like we're going with Johnson. We're going with 4. Why are we going with 4 skaters? 5! Come on, bench. Ref, you shouldn't have dropped the puck. That was at a face-off. That's grrr. All right, Sabres start shorthanded. Regain control. Johnson marches in. Shot. Hard angle. Goes right through the crease. Kuiper holds it in the zone. Kuiper tries to settle down. Get on the right spot of his blade. And deflected right out front by Culver. Held firm by the goaltender. There was Erdahl putting a shot in on net. Blocked by the Lakers. Sabres good at the line. Johnson spins, dumps it into the zone, but the Lakers quickly retreat and get it back out. Erdahl tries to swing it over to Flom, just ahead of him, and so Lakers are able to take that. Johnson, good tie-up, stick lift there, and that's Erdahl back. Swings the puck around to the near boards. Here is Culver breaking himself free. Oh, Culver had a 2-on-0 if he could have either passed it over to Kuiper or just gotten it past that big D-man. But instead, the Lakers go ahead and ice it. So we'll get it deep with 12:03 left in the third period. Sabres trail Lakers 3-1. Giesecke at the dot. Lakers able to pull it back to their D. They wrap it around to the far boards. Chesbo is there. Now stopped by Lenkeek. Lenkeek has help by Chesbo. Dumps it down. There was a spinning attempt by Elke. Backhanded shot just flutters wide by Chesbo. Out to the point. Lenkeek was able to hold it and slow it down for a moment. Now 2-on-1 the other way. Giesecke, strong back checking. Gets there. Lenkeek also offers support. He's tied up immediately, and Lakers able to throw one down deep, and Anderson doesn't like the look and covers up with 11:25 left. So we'll have a defensive face-off. Down by 2. Out shooting the Lakers 2-1. Shot well up high. That was played with a high stick. No arm up with that. And there's Chesbo centering over to Esch. Esch tries to gather the puck up. Culver almost got in the way and blocked that, but the Lakers quickly turn the other way. Lakers have a shot thwarted by Erdahl, who blocks that shot, and now that's Esch chipping that up, but not out. Lakers backhand it back down deep. 10:52 and counting left. Loose and cleared away by Flom, sitting right in the blue paint. Anderson tried to get a glove on it, but it just flailed right out in front. Hits the red line in neutral ice. Lakers good at they were good at the line. That number 8 definitely snuck in early, but Anderson went ahead and covered up as the offsides was not called. Johnson, Kuiper, and Lewis with Bielke and Lenkeek, and Anderson makes the save and then jumps down and covers that up. We'll take 2. All right, now Bielke gathers that up along the near boards. Stick handling, up but not out. Lakers reverse it the other way. Deflected by Lewis as he tried to just knock it out of the air. That went towards the net with that deflection. There is, on the near, our far side, Kuiper losing the puck after he got it knocked down. Swing and a miss by the Lakers, just patted ahead by Lenkeek. Kept out in by the point and just dumped back down deep. And now bouncing puck comes out to the point. Big shot, and Anderson with a bigger save at 9:55 of the third period. All right, Erdahl behind the net, spins it around, and now chipped up ahead by Flom. Lakers try to pull it off the wall and center it, but now picked up by Elke. Elke has it land right on the stick of a Laker, and they put one towards the net, but not on target. Another one goes behind the net. Lakers just are happy playing shoot towards the net with their 2-goal lead. Now tied up, Flom chips it up to Kuiper. Kuiper outskates the puck, now gets up and out of the zone. Johnson kind of cherry picking. He just dumps it deep, and the Sabres are going to go for a full change as they dump it down deep with the clock ticking.
Oh, Chocolates is on it. No change? He's looking back at the net. Let's change.
All right, Flom clears it out of the zone. And the Lakers were changing on the backside, so they had one person deep. Giesecke picks it up. Giesecke gets tied up right as he took a shot. Good defensive play by the Lakers. Keep Giesecke from getting on the scoreboard. Giesecke steals the puck away. He's not happy with that last defensive move. And now the puck gets tied up along the near boards. Lakers are coming out with it. Scoreboard back up for you. Still 3-1. Lakers with the lead over the Sabres. Poked off the far boards. Held in the zone by the Lakers. They just throw it back towards the far boards and go to work. Lewis gets up and tries to get it up, but the Lakers able to hold the blue line. And Erdahl loses that 3-on-0 deep in the zone. Anderson up for the challenge and makes a big save.
Go get it, Grady!
Chesbo tries to move one up ahead. Chesbo reaching, now gets one up and over. It's dirty ice, so that's going to die before icing. And Lakers back to reach it first. Giesecke pressuring the puck handler, but the Lakers not able to get it up and out of the zone. Lewis tried to feed Giesecke. Lewis tried to pull it to his forehand. Lewis now, once again, Lewis finds room, finally gets a shot towards the net. Tied up, Esch throws one in, and once again, a belly save by the Lakers goaltender. We just need to get the puck up off the ice, and they will all go in, because this goaltender's signature move is a belly save. Wrapped around behind the goal to the near boards. Lenkeek reads that, gets it to Bielke. Bielke tried to put one towards the net, but he was tied up right away. Lakers reverse it back the other way, and they're able to use the near boards and get it up and out of the zone. And there's 3-on-1. Flom back. Flom bats it wide, so they can't get a shot on net. And now kind of misplayed there. Johnson able to get it to the far corner. Lenkeek getting tied up right out front. And huge save by Anderson as that one went right on, and he had to gather that up quickly. 6:33, we have a whistle and stoppage of play. All right, looks like we're going Erdahl to the dot. Erdahl wins it over to Lewis. Lewis breaks himself free. He's got Chesbo racing up to his left. And Chesbo back to the puck. He just wraps it over to the near boards. Lewis tries to reverse it back and feed Chesbo. Lakers batted up a couple of bats, and they're marching the other way. We have two defenders back, and great play by Giesecke. Gets it up to Erdahl. They kind of fall into a clump right here. Now Erdahl finds some room and it's going to march ahead. Erdahl comes in, does a nice move. Second move, it's loose. Erdahl gets a second shot. Down, still loose. Quick whistle. It was a pretty quick whistle. It was never covered. Yeah, it was never covered. We need any luck we can get because your goaltender's standing on his head or belly, I guess.
A lot of belly.
A lot of belly. All right. Johnson does not win the faceoff, but it comes off the boards. Johnson now picks it up. Shot towards the net. Loose out front, but the Lakers D clears it away. Giesecke throws one right towards the net, just wide. There's Johnson with it on his backhand. Loose out front. Esch's stick is there. It's in the feet of like 7 players. Nobody can get it. And Giesecke tried to gather it up. All right, Giesecke marches back in. He's tied up. Shot in and just out of the reach of the Prior Lake goaltender. Culver. Sabres are swarming at the puck right now. They're feeling the pressure with just 5:14 left. And kept into the zone. Johnson just outskates that as Esch reverses it. And there the Lakers able to get it up and out. Just one D-man back. And now the Lakers find some room. Stick handling shot. And Anderson holds on firm. Makes that save wherever it is. It's in his pad somewhere. Oh, they're awarding a goal. Anderson should have scooted himself forward and then shucked loose the puck, but it was underneath his leg pads. And so, unfortunate, as most things were with this game. Lakers get number 4 on there. Anderson should scoot his little butt out of the back of the net before uncovering that puck. So a late goal awarded to the refs. They didn't do that till after they could see the puck. There's Lenke getting it up and deflected off of Bielke's stick. And now tried to go D to D. Chesbo almost intercepted. 3-goal deficit with 4:25 to play in the game, but only 3 minutes left on the ice clock. So Sabres need a lot of luck really quickly. Shot in on goal. Anderson covers once again, this time well in the blue paints. Two minutes left now on the ice clock with 4:15 left on the game clock. Johnson wins it back to Flom. Flom uses the far boards, gets it to Culver. Culver tries to chip it ahead to Johnson. Misplay, and just barely out of the reach of Lewis. Lewis gathers it back up. Otherwise, he would have had a big breakaway. Big leg pad save by the Lakers goaltender. And the puck comes up and out. Culver stays with the play and now backhands it down deep. Lewis playing down deep now in the far corner. Tries to chip it right up ahead. We have Johnson out there who is trying to backhand it in. Flom steps up, shot in, deflects, and it's loose and wide. No quick whistle that time. Sabres play on, and Lewis in the near corner stays with the puck, and now he's found some room. Culver racing to the puck as well. Empty net for your Sabres. We're trying to get the game equalized. Flom keeps it in the zone. Culver back up after getting knocked down, and there's Johnson behind the net. Johnson on his backhand throws it to Erdahl on his backhand, who sends it just wide. 1 minute left in the ice clock. Out to the point. Flom holds the line, reverses it back down. Culver just has the puck bounce over him, and we're going to wear out the Lakers if we can keep it in the zone. Giesecke pulls it off the boards, swings and misses. Erdahl able to hold it, but now it looks like the Lakers are going to get it cleared, and they get it up ahead. 2:49 in the game clock, about a minute left in ice clock, and shot well wide, icing the call at 2:42 left in game time. A flurry of pressure, nets 0 for the Sabres. Shot hits the outside of the net by Bielke. Erdahl gets kind of bothered and tied up right out centering. Can't connect with Giesecke. Giesecke gets his, or excuse me, that's Esch. Was able to keep it in. Bielke on the near boards. Centers towards Chesbo. Flom holds it. Flom gets it right up to Chesbo. Chesbo nets one for a goal. That's Chesbo from Flom at 2:11 in the game, or about 30 seconds left in ice clock. Too little, too late came that goal, and it looks like that might be how we end it. With the Lakers being 4 and the Sabres being 2. They are going to get a puck drop, and we're still empty net, and it goes wide. Lakers chasing, want one more on the board, and they get a centering opportunity, but there's the ice horn, and with 2 minutes left on the game clock, the Lakers defeat the Sabres in the Sunday evening district game to take the W.
They didn't call a penalty the whole game. It's not very often. Oh yeah, one.